Just took the grill off my Toyota truck that I just bought, and I'm going to be making a custom grill similar to the one I've made before about 10 years ago. I'm going to start taking it apart and figure out how I'm going to do it. There's different ways of doing it. But there it is. Let's see. And I want to repair those broken tabs on there. Anyway, there it is. Okay, just remove the weather strip that goes on top of here. It's very simple. Just squeeze the little tab back here, push it through. You'll be able to get it out with no problem. Did that. I didn't want to waste my time with that, showing you guys that. Simple. But this is the first time I'm going to do this, is by removing. It's a two-piece put together from Toyota. See, that's one piece here. That's the other piece, the back piece and the front piece. What I'm going to do, it's a little torch, or got my trusty heat gun and my other project. Anyway, I'm doing a little restoration on that. Anyways, use the heat gun. So far, I'm going to try this. I'm going to heat this up, straighten it out, my needle nose. Some of them are pretty bad like that, but be able to get it out. And if they break, it's not that big a deal. I'm gonna try to save as many as I can, but if they break, it's not that big of a deal because then I'll just panel bond it back together. And that, I'll get a better finish. I can paint the parts separate and come out looking cleaner. So that's what I'm up to right now. See this one? It's already straight. There's one on each side. That's what the dealer used to leave as a guide. They left one on each side. So anyways, yeah, it's straight. And I've gotten those so far. So that's what's done. And the heat gun seems to be working better. It doesn't get as much heat. Straighten it out. Okay, see all the tabs. Went around, got all. And well, this one, there's some of them that there's barely anything on there. It's really short. Some of them, it just depends how the guy putting it together at the time. But anyways, there it is. It's ready to pop off. This one's already started popping it out. See that? Anyways, already popping through. But I'm gonna pop this apart, see what it looks like. Okay, it's apart. Now we got two pieces. Now you can cut this up, do whatever you're gonna do, and then paint this separate, then put it together and get a nicer job. So try to mask it all off. But there it is. You gotta be patient when you're popping these apart. But like I said, probably gonna epoxy this back together. But there's a lot of tabs still left on here. I think I got one. Maybe a couple. Maybe, yeah, that one was already short. But anyways, there it is. It's all apart. We'll start. Anyways, probably be cheaper to buy one, but nobody else will have one like this one. Anyways, here we go. Got myself a quick tape job, and so I'm gonna cut around right there. So there it is. Alright guys, got it all cut out. I leave the tape on there so I can go back and clean it up. Be sure got the right smooth edges. Anywhere it was a little rough. But anyways, there's the saw I used. And it seems to work the best. This is what I used last time. But I made that other one. There's the cutout. Now, there's the other piece. Put that on there. We'll paint this first. Have that painted, two-tone, whatever, black, and then put this on top. I have to repaint that. If the paint was perfect on it, we wouldn't have to repaint it, but the paint's real shitty on the edge, the clear. That's why I'm gonna repaint it. Okay, here's the material I got. So it matches the Toyota Scoop. And I drilled those out. I thought about just cutting them out and putting this in, but it's just more work. And but that's not gonna be too bad. But so got it traced out. And I got that from my Toyota Pro. The grill was broken. I saved the centerpiece, already trimmed it out. And that's gonna go in the middle there. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. Okay, I'm cutting it. Don't get stuck on using just one tool. Just use whatever's going to be easier. Just try different things and see. I've even tried here with the saw and trying those. I have several. There's a right and a left hand for cutting, but my other one's in my other toolbox. Anyways. Have a few of these, but that seems to be working really well. Yeah. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, but so that's how I'm cutting it. Anyways, last time, well, several years back when I built one of these, I used a steel grill, and once a year I could see it turning brown like it's rusting, unless you had it powder coated. But I would have to spray it. So this time I bought aluminum. So this is aluminum, more expensive, but it's not gonna be rusting. All right. That's what it's going to look like. I think I like leaving that like that. I think it'll look good. This is on there. All right, got this thing ready for paint. I'm gonna be spraying some color and got the grill painted black, and I got the inside edge of this. Well, the other one's gonna fit right on top of here, but I got that black too. So, and here, I'll show you guys. Did this last night. The back of it, I got tabs so I can screw it on. It's removable. If I ever want to change the color, I can just pop it out, spray it. Anyways, and here's how I use aluminum tabs I made, and I put them on with silicone. Many years ago when I was doing a lot of German cars, and the body kits. I think it was a Zender company. Good quality stuff. The parts were on the brackets. Sometimes I have to modify stuff and take brackets off, and they were siliconed on, and it was almost impossible to take them off. And the parts, you were like breaking the fiberglass trying to get them off. So I was pretty much sold on you can silicone brackets on fiberglass and it's gonna stick. Anyways, there it is. Okay, just finished clear coating it. There it is. Okay, just finished putting it together. See, I heated up and vented all the tabs, and there's a couple of them got a little short. I'm gonna put some of this 5-minute epoxy on it, scuff it, a little sanding, put a little bit, but it's pretty secure. It feels really tight. I left that one. I could probably bend that one, but that's the ones from the factory. They didn't put them in. But the rest of them, it feels good. Even these really short ones, feels good and tight. But I'm gonna put a little sand and put a little epoxy over it. But everything feels tight. And here, I'll show you guys how I did it. I just used my heat gun, and I just pushed it down pushed the tabs down, made sure it was good. But I'm really happy with it. It's all nice and tight, just like it was. So there's only a couple of them, but it doesn't feel loose. So I'm just gonna, just for good measure, if you guys have any better glue, just put some kind of glue going down, because there's a little hole there. Just put some glue, and just for a little extra protection. And I cut the broken pieces off right there, make them even, because it was looking pretty crappy. And out of some scrap aluminum, I made 2 new tabs. I'm gonna put glue on it, and then I'll put 2 rivets, and I'll hold this. Here, I'll just show you guys. You'll see at the end what I'm talking about. This is gonna go here. I'm gonna rivet from the back side. I'm gonna put glue on it and rivet, and just new tabs that were broken. So, all right, next. Okay guys, it's working out great. See the little aluminum tabs I made, siliconed them in. And now I just screwed it in, so I can pop the emblem anytime I want if I want to paint it. I should have done the grill too, the same way, so I could unscrew it. Because over here, I made an aluminum tab and it's epoxied in, and I just put a screw there. I should have just put in every corner, but I just epoxied right there, right there. Just put epoxy. Over here I put some silicone. Silicone would work too on the corners right there. But all this is the epoxy. I should have just either just small amounts of epoxy or a bunch of silicone, or should have just made it so I could screw it in. And here's what it looks like. So how do you guys like it? It's ready to go on. It's done. The holes, I like that. Came out good. There it is, guys.